Hello, my name is the Nemesis James Taylor. Now I know every one of you here in TBW, especially the universe that's watching right now, is wondering, who in the hell is this guy? Well, I'm going to explain to you who I am. First of all, I was sitting there just like a fan, just like you guys. And I was watching SummerBash, and I watched the events that transpired on that show that night. And I was in shock over a lot of things. There was some twists, crazy turns. We got a new champion, etc., etc., etc. And after I was baffled of what happened that night, come lo and behold, somebody I know that works for TBW, James Taylor's phone rang, and I got a call. And on the other line of that call, I can't tell you who it is because I was sworn to secrecy, but that man said, "Hey, James Taylor, how would you like to come to TBW? Help me out." I just stuck that phone a little closer to my ear, and I said, "Dude, oh hell yeah." Now, give you a little backstory over who the Nemesis James Taylor is. I'm a multiple-time World's Heavyweight. I hurt people very, very bad. Not afraid to tell anybody like it is, and I damn sure am not afraid of any sorry son of a bitch that walks in the TBW locker room. I don't give a rat's ass who you are. The Nemesis James Taylor does what he wants when he wants, and that being said, if I have to, I'm damn sure not afraid to turn someone's lights out just like that. As you can see, I am a man of my word, and that I back up every single thing that I say. So if anybody has a problem with that, tough luck. But the Nemesis James Taylor will show up sooner than later in a TBW arena, and every single one of you sorry bastards in that locker room will be served notice and will come to understand that you all, I don't care if you're a World Heavyweight Champion, woo! I don't care if you're that guy who likes to do a DC superhero punch. You all will fear the Nemesis, and that's because there can't be no other way.
Someone call the referee. Take the pressure off of me, yeah. And now you're popping off with the low blows. So I'm tapping out now. Suffocating, can I get out? All the drama breaking me down. So I'm tapping out now. Weight is getting heavy, ooh. Try to make it one last round, but I'm tapping out now. I trusted you. If only I could see, wishing for your love was so full.
It's good old Jared Josh Ross back once again in the broadcast booth with Roger Cross and Troy Scott.
Yes, that's right, Josh Ross. Let's not forget, we just had a huge event, SummerBash.
It's the Rampage after SummerBash here tonight, and what a event it was, folks.
And we know the sound of this music, Josh Ross.
It's the new World Heavyweight Champion, the Limousine
Run,
Jet Line, Kiss Stealer, Will Dillon, Summer Gun, the Nature Boy Gage Flair,
who just won that World Championship at at SummerBash in the Gold Rush, he took it all, the trophy and belt home against Ledger.
Yes, sir. What a match it was. What a great, final match between those two, but you never know.
We're here waiting for Flair to come out.
Ledger's inner persona, the Joker persona, cost him that match at SummerBash.
You saw last week in the broadcast, SummerBash, Ledger was going to punt the lights out of Gage Flair, but he backed off. He hesitated. He's not here tonight, I don't believe.
And that caused Gage Flair to get the upper hand into a pedigree. He got the pin. And ladies and gentlemen, he's fixing to come out right now. The new TBW World Heavyweight Champion.
And folks, fans, I've been on my social media for a couple of past days, and the fans are irate. And rightly so. Everyone wanted the man behind the paint to take the belt home, but I guess it was not his time to do it. Everybody wanted Ledger to get the win. But right now, here he comes, the new World Heavyweight Champion. There he is.
Gage Flair, looking only as he can look, Josh Ross.
As that custom suits for head to toe cost more money than your house does.
That's right, Ross. This is exciting. This is new for TBW. Gage Flair carries that belt like a real world champion should.
And he's going to enter the ring here. And fans, let's hear what the Nate has to say.
Woo! The Nature Boy is once again on top of the mountain as the real World Heavyweight Backyard Wrestling Champion. Woo! As you all seen, I went toe to toe with Ledger at SummerBash, and I walked out as the World Champion. Ledger put up a big fight. He's not here. I've been hunting for him because I wanted to tell him just how good of a job he did in that matchup. He's not here. Nowhere to be found. But I'm not finished yet. Like I said, it takes 110% to be a world champion. That's what I do every time I come out to this ring. I give 110% each and every time. Woo! Each and every time. You gotta be born a champion. And let me tell you, I was born to be champion. Woo! I represent this belt. I represent this belt with the most of my ability. That's what it takes. You gotta give it your all when you're world champion. There's no off days. There's no time to be off when you're world champion. You represent a company, and that's what I do. I represent TBW, which is the best thing going in the backyard today. Woo! There's a lot of good things planned tonight. I'm excited to see what's going on. But for now, I got to attend to some business, and I'll catch you all soon. Woo! Thank you.
Alright, better fans, the Nate just said you had to be born to be a champion. It takes guts, tears, blood, and sweat. 110% day in and day out.
That right there is a real world champion right there, Ross. Fair to Flair, fair to Flair, fair to Flair.
And the flair for the gold has been accomplished, and now it's time for the Nate to defend the gold.
Troy Scott, you're silent. I know you wanted a lead chair.
I'm happy to see this here tonight.
And that's the sound of the music of Joe the Reaper Anderson. He was just at SummerBash participating in the Fatal 4-Way match. One hell of a match against Beast, Steele, and his cousin, Jacob Anderson.
Yep, the Grim Reaper himself has made his way to the ringside area. And let's not forget the Rampage before SummerBash. He turned on his own cousin, for God's sake.
Yeah, that's right, he did. He turned on his cousin when he lost against Gage Flair on an episode of Rampage. But let's see what he's got to say.
Beast, where you at? You stole my moment. Where you at? I'm waiting for you in the ring. And here's the new United States Champion, Beast, who took out the Alpha, Daniel Cole, before his match at SummerBash.
Which made it into a fatal 4-way.
We didn't get the instant happened on camera, but he said he took them out, so we'll take his word for it. Here is the new United States Heavyweight Champion, Beast, making his way to the ring. Let's see what the Beast has to say.
They probably kidnapped him, Ross.
Stole your moment? Funny. Let me show you and tell you a story about me. My moment's been stolen since day one. When I first came into this business, I was aligned with a pipsqueak of Atomic Titan part of an industry. Then, let me put it this way. Fast forward to November of last year. I had a match against Little Mike for the world title, and I was that close. I was that close to winning, and someone took that away from me. And that someone was you. Then, let's flash forward. Then I get fired by the industry. And so, I get a call back, and it says, hey, we want you back. Come back. So I come back, and then I have my moment stolen again by another man by the name of Big Mac. You see, moment stolen has been all over me. You talk about I stole your moment. I stole your moment? My moment's been stolen since day one. I've came in here, I've worked my ass off. I've went through every single stipulation. I had a hardcore match with Gage Flair, and I won, by the way. Woo! But where did that get me? That got me a title shot that got took and ruined by you. And then we go fast forward to season finale where I go against you and I beat you, and what did I get out of it? Nothing. I got let go. I got fired. So moment stolen has happened a lot around here, and a lot of the times it comes on me. So let me throw some scenarios and some real life to you. Real life matter is, I'm not gonna let somebody come in named the Alpha that debuts and gets a title shot first thing. Because in all honesty, I've worked my ass off to get the title shot. And you know what's happened to me? Someone or something has happened that took my moment. That's over. That's over with. Over. This is a new era. This is my shot. This is my title. And if you think that you are gonna take my title, you got a snowball chance in hell. And let me ask you one more thing. A moment stolen for you, it ain't nothing to what I'm gonna do to you tonight.
Fans, here he comes, the TBW Commissioner, Russell Cooper, about to make his way to ringside. There he is.
That flamboyant one, Russell Cooper, making his way down to the ringside. He's been doing a heck of a job here in TBW. Let's hear what he has to say to Beast and Joe Anderson.
All right, honeys, let's settle down a little bit because we're going to save this little situation for later. Because, honeys, the Beast here has a point. Title shots in TBW should be earned. And I'm going to give you that opportunity. Because, Mr. Reaper, you will be in a #1 contenders match today with your cousin.
Fans, you heard about the Commissioner, Russell Cooper. It's going to be Jacob Anderson versus Joe Anderson, cousin versus cousin tonight here on Rampage.
#1 contenders match.
Right.
But here comes his cousin right now. He's furious. I would be too if my cousin turned on me.
I mean, who wouldn't be? That's family ties. That's blood there. Well, family ties are no more. But anyway, it's time for a cousin battle here, folks.
Now hold up, before y'all start this, let me say something else before this goes over with. Tonight, you go against your cousin for a #1 contendership at this title. So I'm gonna say two things. One thing is, I'm gonna be at ringside watching it to make sure no bullshit happens like last time where you do cheap shots and stuff. The second reason I'm gonna say is that I want both of you look and me both clear. It don't matter who wins, how it wins, I'm still gonna be champion at the end of the day. I don't care who or what comes in my way. Beast wants a feast.
The third fans tonight, the United States Champion, Beast, will be sitting at ringside excited to see Jacob and Joe go at it. Which cousin will be the #1 contender?
That's right, Ross. This is like something you'll see on Jerry Springer.
A new day.
I don't know about that.
A new beginning.
You watching?
Cousins going at it.
Oh, Lord. Anything can happen at TBW, folks. Anything. Here we go, fans. Making his way down the ringside is Atomic Titan.
Let's not forget, Ross, what took place at SummerBash. He got kicked by that Anthony Steele.
Yeah, Josh Allen turned on him.
How can we forget that disgusting display?
Anthony Steele, the cheapskate.
That was disgusting, fans. Yeah, but here he is, Atomic Titan, getting the crowd live, getting them pumped for his entrance here at Rampage.
I can't believe what happened. Josh Allen and Steele working together and took out Titan. Kicked him out of the industry.
Well, it's already happened, Cross. You can't reverse it, but let's see what
I am
Titan's
so
gonna say.
happy to be here on Rampage with all of you. See, at SummerBash, I beat Manny Cobra in that chairs match. I give him good effort. He put up a good fight, like any competitor should do. But then, you've seen, here is the biggest problem of them all. Joshua Allen comes out after my match, and then I turn around and I get Claymore kicked by Anthony Steele. I can't believe it, brother. I trusted you with everything in me, and you turn your back on me. See, let me tell you a story. At Cruise Control a few months ago, he was calling my phone wanting to join the industry. And what did I do? I let him in because I trusted him. See, he only wanted in because I was world champion and I was at the top of TBW. And then, when I lost the belt, there was nothing left for him, so he couldn't do nothing about it. So he calls up Anthony Steele, and they had this big plan. And that's what unfolded at SummerBash. And if I'm not pissed, you fans at home should be. Because he is a snake, and I will get my hands on both of you before this is over. And I will take out the industry on my own.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. He has the gall to show his face here tonight.
Come on! Well, I guess the old saying goes, ask me several and Titan's want him out of here. I can't believe what you
Actually, he just interrupted him.
Well, he wants him out here now. This music was hit. This is gonna be. Why does he gotta be out here?
May I recap what took place? That dirty, slimy slug, Joshua, the big dog Allen, took out his best friend out of the industry, and now he's partnering up with the low-down Anthony Steele.
Let's see what Allen's got to say. Are you finished? Are you finished? Crying like a little girl at the fact that you got canned from the greatest group in God's green earth.
A group that I created.
The group that you failed.
I failed? You kicked me out. Because there was nothing left there for you. Remember calling my line at Cruise Control? Remember? I'm the one that helped you back to relevancy because you lost your job. You lost your job to Matthew Joseph. And then, like I said, nothing left for you when I lost the world title. Who do you think? Do you think Anthony Steele's going to become the world champion soon? I don't think so.
I don't know what dream or fantasy you went from. That's not the way I remembered. What I remember was one guy left and you fired the other guy and you were down in the dumps, couldn't find nobody. Who did you come running to? You came to me, didn't you? That's the way I remember it. The way I went down my book, I didn't call
you're
you.
delusional. Do y'all really believe him? No. Y'all really believe him?
Well, I remember it. I don't know what you've been smoking on. The fact that so you want an explanation of what I did.
Yeah, tell him.
I don't owe you nothing. Speech. I don't owe you nothing. And these parasites in the audience nothing. I don't owe them nothing. You can boo yourself.
You know what? I had a respect for you.
Oh, you did?
I loved you like your brother.
Oh, good Lord.
Who was there for you the past 4 years? Past 5 years? Who was there? Me. Always came knocking on your door. Always to hang out with you and stuff. And you son of a bitch, you turned your back on me.
Do you never stop? Look. Okay, you want an explanation, chump?
It hurts. It hurts inside. Because I thought you were my brother. And what do? You're turning your back on everybody that gets close to you.
You sold out.
You want to know why I did what I did? I'll explain to you. Simple. You went soft on me.
Soft.
That's what the problem
You know what?
was.
The whole time I was trying to prove that I could fight on my own. And that's why people were always saying I couldn't do it without you. But you know what? I wanted to prove I could do it without you. I wanted to prove that. Because I have heart and passion for this freaking company. Unlike you. You're here for the views, for the money. That's all you're about, is the fame.
Look, at one point, no. One point in time, that's all you cared about, didn't it? I don't care about none of that. I care about the parasites.
You know what? I'm not that same person. I'm not that same person. You are not going to put that on me.
Oh, no?
You corrupted my mind.
Oh.
You corrupted my mind. It's all because of you.
You're going to blame me for this. You know what? You're the ones. You know what? Here's your problem. You are so pissed and irate that you're not on podcast. You're not all over the globe talking to people. That's what's wrong with you. That's what's wrong with you. You can never be me. That's the issue. I never needed you, never wanted you. Now you can go to somebody else and cry and complain.
I'm not going to go cry, complain. I'm going to fight every single time in this ring and give my all for these people. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Because you know what? They deserve somebody like me to give them something entertaining.
What are you, a role model now? A role model to these idiots? You really have changed.
If you see Anthony Steele tonight, let him know his death wish is coming. And also to you, there is no Joshua Allen without Atomic Titan. Because who helped you win your first title in TBW?
Do we got to go down that road?
Episode 2.
Do we got to go down that road, really?
Who helped you back to relevancy now? It was me. And you know what? I don't blame your brother for not wanting anything to do with you. Because you sold him out just like you sold me out.
Really? We're gonna go down to that road, are we? The cheap road.
Put your hands off of me before something happens to you. Do you want what happened last time we faced off? Then I beat you in under a minute for the Continental Championship.
Learn your history. This time, big dog, you don't got the face paint.
I didn't need that. Tell me, what are you talking about? I don't need face paint. I don't need a mask.
Be a cowboy hat, though.
Tell me, Lord, did I ask you an opinion?
No.
You need 5 minutes on an elliptical.
The fact of the matter is, Joshua Allen, every single second we film this show, I see you. I am going to break up the industry every time chance I get, every chance I get. There will be no more industry when I'm done with y'all.
You are delusional. I don't know what sick fantasy you live in now, son, but clearly, one of these days, you'll realize you messed up, and you'll come back home where you belong, under these colors, and it'll be just a dream. That's all it is, Titan. You're living a dream. You need to wake up. Just wake up. That's all I'm asking. Just wake up
I think you're the one
and go back to your old self.
God.
Go back to my old self. I will never go back to that old self. I will never be corrupted by you again. I will never be that person again. You and Anthony Steele can have that fantasy in your head. You know what? Like I said, you sold me out. You turned your back on me. And you hurt me.
Wah.
You hurt me.
Oh, save your tears. Come on, kid.
And I'm telling you, soon, just watch it, fans. He's going to turn his back on Anthony Steele very soon, like he does everybody else.
Who's the delusional one here, huh, ladies and gentlemen? Who is the delusional one? I don't know who is, but I think something's fixing to happen right here.
Oh, right in the jam bag. Running over a choke slam, and he got him right in the nutsack.
That slimy, no good for nothing slug. Won't you call yourself on out of the ring?
You had to know the cheap tactics by Allen here. You had to have known, folks.
Titan got low blows. This is outrageous.
Makes me sick.
Makes me want to vomit. Thank you. Look at it. That slimy, slow jaw talent.
Well, he ain't no GQ cover, that's for damn sure.
I'm going to get you. Anyways, that was disgusting, and Titan will get revenge on them.
I hope.
That's right.
Mr. Joseph, congratulations. You have improved so much in both your administrative duties and your attitude. It has been, honestly, an inspiration to me as commissioner. It has been so wonderful to see, and I'd just like to congratulate you on how well you're doing.
Thank you.
And I need to ask you a favor now.
Lay it on me.
I'm gonna need you to take care of things back here for a while.
Got it,
Because
brother.
right now, I gotta go out to the ring and deal with the situation with Anthony Steele.
No problem.
Someone call the referee. Take the pressure off of me, yeah. And now you're popping off with the low blows. So I'm tapping out now.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's the flamboyant one, the commissioner, Russell Cooper. You heard backstage, he told Matthew Joseph he's calling out Anthony Steele.
This one should be this. We've seen on our TBW Instagram page that Russell Cooper demanded. He requested he call out Anthony Steele here tonight on Rampage.
And then what just happened was Atomic Titan Joshua Allen. It's crazy.
Anthony Steele, get the hell out here! Get out here, Steele!
And here he comes! The Judas! The Benedict Arnold! Well, one of the Benedict Arnolds, if you will, Anthony Steele!
All this music, it's making me want to go deaf.
He is the self-proclaimed new best and the wrestling guy.
Oh, for heaven's sake, I've heard everything else.
I can't stand this guy.
The wrestling god,
Well, here he is, Anthony, the scumbag Steele.
scumbag will be appropriate at this point.
Well,
He's a scumbag.
Him and Josh Allen both are scumbags.
In the words of the late great American dream Dusty Rhodes, he's an egg-sucking dog.
That's right, Roz. Egg-sucking dog.
Both of them.
Let's listen in.
Young man, what the hell was the reason you did that to Mr. Atomic Titan?
What do you mean?
Attacking him unprovoked? That is not how we do things in Tennessee backyard wrestling.
Things are getting heated up in here.
Yes, sir.
I gave him the warning. I told him that I will be at SummerBash, and if he didn't shape up, he was going to ship out.
As I recall, young man, he won his match.
He did win his match. He didn't, but then he's still soft. So we don't need someone soft in the industry. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm taking his place
And I'm just gonna run things how I see fit. Because I told you already, you get in my way, you deal with me. And I don't like how you called me out while I have way more important business to take care of than talking to you.
Is that so, young man?
Oh, that's so. So what did you bring me out here for, huh?
Young man, I am sick and tired of you disrespecting the authority of Tennessee backyard wrestling. If you have a problem with Mr. Titan, you can settle it in a sanctioned match.
Hold up. I don't think anyone wants to see that again, because last time I recall, last time me and him faced, I beat him 1, 2, 3. Middle of this ring, fair and square. So why would I do that again? He's not on my level, he's not worth my time. But you know what is worth my time? See, I never got pinned in my match at SummerBash. So what I need you to do, not want, but I need you to do, with all due respect, sir, is whoever the United States champion is, come the next pay-per-view, me and him go one-on-one, last man standing.
I will give you the next best thing. I can offer you a #1 contendership match because we earn our opportunities here
Listen,
in Tennessee backyard wrestling.
I'm gonna tell you this. Shake my hand, make it official, the next pay-per-view, whoever the United States champion is, I get him last man standing, or else.
Or else what?
Well, maybe you could do this. How about this? With all due respect to Mr. Russell, sir. If you won't give me the match that I request, then at least give me this. If provoked by any member of the TBW board or roster, I handle it my way.
Battery low.
I handle it my way,
If provoked, sir,
if provoked.
I will consider your first proposition as you are a talented competitor. I cannot make any guarantees. However, your second, I can agree to.
Thank you.
I am a fair commissioner.
Well, you have fun doing your commissioner things, and I'll just leave. But one more thing.
Good God Almighty, it's a Claymore! He's not a commissioner! Oh, come on! Somebody do something! Somebody do something! What a scumbag! There's Titan! There's Titan! Now he gets out of there! Yes! He's running like a scolded dog! Look at that coward! Look at that sissy!
He's got his tail tucked between his little legs.
Titan's staring a hole through Anthony Steele! Get his ass to the bag! Will be the end of you!
Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe what just took place. Commissioner just got beat like a sack of
Commissioner
potatoes.
just announced it'll be Anthony Steele versus Atomic Titan here tonight on Rampage!
Mr. Titan,
It's a pleasure. See, I helped you out in that ring because I hate when they put their hands on people they shouldn't be putting their hands on. And earlier in the night, Josh Brown put his hands on me and low-blowed me in the ring, which was a disgusting act.
a cowardly dog.
And you know what? The industry will be taken care of. And that's exactly why when I go in that ring, I'm going to show him why he shouldn't have put his hands on you.
And I've prepared a surprise for you. Because if you win,
Perfect. So I get Anthony Steele tonight. That's exactly what I wanted. And I'm just going to go out there and prove exactly what I'm fighting for.
and you see, Mr. Titan, you're not the only one who has something to prove. Because it seems as if some superstars in this business believe I am some pushover. Because I have fashion, because I have pride, and because I have a voice that they aren't expecting. But let me tell you right now, Anthony Steele thinks he broke me? He lit a fire under my ass. And let me tell you right now, you're not the only one proving something in that ring tonight. Because I, the commissioner, will be making my in-ring debut.
Perfect. Cooper.
Oh, and Steele, if you're watching this, I want you to watch this match very closely.
Cooper, let's go out there and do what's right. And let's prove to Anthony Steele why he shouldn't put his hands on people. And you go out there and show Anthony Steele what you're made of.
For TBW.
TBW.
Someone call the referee. Take the pressure off of me, yeah. And now you're popping off with the low blows. So I'm tapping out now.
Fans, we told you they could happen on TBW, and by God, it's happening here right now. Russell Cooper is taking off the suit and making his debut.
Russell Cooper's want to get his hands dirty now. He's pumped and ready after Anthony Steele giving him that kick. Now he's wanting inside the ring. He wants his hands on somebody.
The flamboyant one, the Bicon, has arrived.
That's right. Roz has arrived here and prideful.
I don't know who his opponent's going to be, but I guarantee this might be an interesting. And oh no, you gotta be kidding me!
Rain, we know who's coming out to this one.
And the board of directors, I guess, handpicked Morphine to be a test dummy for the commissioner, I would assume.
Well, I'm excited, Roz, to see what this Commissioner Russell Cooper has in store. I want to see what type of wrestling he does inside the ring.
Well, we have never seen.
Is he a technician? Is he a brawler?
We have never seen Cooper inside a TBW squared circle with that one getting no win. It's Purple Rain versus What Did I Do For You? Whatever this theme song says. Anyway, we're waiting on the arrival of Morphine here momentarily. And what in the world?
There's Morphine, ladies and gentlemen, swaying and dancing to that beautiful song.
I don't even know what to say, folks. For once, I'm speechless.
I remember last time he came out, he had them boxing gloves on and that other mask.
Is he going through a midlife crisis? He's got to be going through something. I don't know what's wrong with him. I think the boot camp has made him a little cuckoo, but he's...
That's right, Ross. Let's not forget, Sergeant Whitworth has been training Morphine and Morpheus at his boot camp. I heard they just recently passed the test of running a 20-mile run.
You mean these guys pass something? It's a miracle.
I hear they're doing good at training.
Well, good. You're the broadcast journalist there, not me. Anyway, let's get to this interesting encounter. Referee says ring the bell.
And the match is underway. Russell Cooper and
Morphine. Tie up. Ooh, look at that punch there.
The Bicon, the flamboyant one. He is running to
Look
the
up.
turnbuckle
It's coming. Oh, clothesline.
Slings him down, Ross.
That's a clothesline. What in the world? Inverted.
He's got it in.
It's an STF. It's an STF. He's got it locked in. He's got it cinched. Will Morphine tap? He taps.
Morphine just tapped to that submission.
He's not breaking the move.
Russell Cooper is letting Anthony Steele know this is going to happen to him.
Come on, ref, do something. That's the commitment. And he finally lets go. What a debut for the commissioner. I've seen everything, folks.
Anthony Steele, you better watch out. The commissioner is coming for you.
Good Lord. I've seen everything, folks.
Watch out for me, Steele. Watch out for me.
What's the cause of all this?
Woo, I tell you what's causing all this, Matthew Joseph. It's called being the real World Heavyweight Backyard Wrestling Champion. Woo! Styling and profiling. Yes, it's a 24/7 job being the man and staying the man. And if you don't like it, you gotta learn to love it, because this is the best thing going today. Woo! Being the world champion takes guts, takes sweat, takes tears, takes years. That's what it takes to be a world champion. Woo! And let me tell you, I've earned it. I've earned it. Because I go in there every week, and I give 110%, 120%, 180%, 200%. Woo! I'm pumped up. It's excited to be on top of the mountain once again. And they all are going to pay homage to the man. Woo!
Oh boy. Congratulations, Nate, on your title.
And congratulations with your belt.
You know, the end of that episode, or the end of that area, I heard you mention my name about being better. You know, if it corrects me if I'm wrong, but the last time me and you had a one-on-one, I beat you.
In a weapons match. But when it comes down
God
to
Almighty, is Nature Boy and Beast will get into a brawl?
I will beat you.
In due time. I'm sure we'll see each other very soon, but do me a favor. Why don't you polish that belt up a little bit more for me? Because in due time, it's going to be Beast with 2 belts.
When it comes to real wrestling and no weapons involved, I'm going to wipe you up and down in that ring. And I'm going to teach you a lesson interfering in my segments. I'm the world's heavyweight champion.
And I'm the United States champion.
Yeah, there's a big difference. World, United States.
You want to know the reason why I ain't got that world champion? Because I wasn't asked to be in that tournament. That's the reason why I'm not involved in that tournament. That's the reason why I didn't beat you.
And if you were in that tournament, I'd beat your ass just like I did the others.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
You want to know the real truth? The truth of the matter is that title right there
Once you get on the camera
everything. Represents everything. Everything I'm working
Woo!
for. And I hope you know that in due time, I'm taking this title and that title.
You let me know when you're ready, big man.
Oh, it'll be
because
soon.
I'm ready. I'm
Real
ready.
soon.
I'm ready to take
I'm
you
ready
on
to go
that ring.
right now.
Woo! Come on.
You want to go? You want to go?
Come on.
Come on.
I thought so. Woo!
We'll see soon. Real soon.
Someone call the referee. Take the pressure off of me, yeah. And now you're popping off with the low blows. So I'm tapping out now, suffocating.
Here we go, fans. Now it's time for Anthony Steele to square up one-on-one with Atomic Titan, the man who he betrayed last week at SummerBash.
Will Atomic Titan give what's coming to Anthony Steele?
That's a good question. It's remained to be seen. We're going to find out in a matter of moments, fans.
That's right, Ross, and here he is right now, Atomic Titan,
Atomic.
walking down to the ring, fixing his face off the guy that kicked him at SummerBash in the face.
And there is no official in this match. So this might be get a little bit dangerous.
Well, there
These
is an
two-
official, but not in the ring.
Yeah, but he's not. But yeah, it's gonna be bad for. It might be bad, but hopefully it won't be. This has got personal. Ever since last week, ever since Anthony Steele delivered a claymore to the face of Atomic Titan.
That's right, Ross, and like I asked earlier, who do you think is going to win this matchup?
Well, I hope. I'm gonna go with Atomic Titan. Titan has changed a new leaf, fans. He's now for the people. I can respect that. I'll honor that. He's changed, turn over a new leaf, and now he's for the people, and now he's going to destroy the group that he created.
But here comes the one and only Anthony Steele.
Anthony Steele, or his cross earlier tonight in the broadcast, a scumbag. Well, he's rightfully so. He's a cheapskate, a Benedict Arnold, a Judas, Benedict Arnold, whatever you want to call it.
The last time these two squared off inside the square circle, Anthony Steele took the win home.
Oh, he's backing down.
And Steele is cowardly, making Titan wait for it.
That's right, Ross, and that's smart strategy.
It is, man. Yeah, it is on Steele's part. Excuse me, fans.
And these two are fixing to go at it right here, right now.
It's a rematch in the making, folks. Oh,
Anthony
come
Steele
on!
going outside, almost hitting the cameraman.
Come on, Steele. I take the cameraman out too.
Anthony Steele playing smart on the outside of the ring.
Still taking a powder line. Titan here. It's a cat and mouse game.
He's wanting Titan to play his game.
It's a
Titan, don't play his game.
It's a cat and mouse game. And there he is. Still meet him in the ring.
That's exactly what he wanted to happen, Ross. Beating him down right now. Wanted him to play his own game, and he fell for it.
Ground and pound. Anthony Steele, that's his style. It's smash mouth in your face.
That's right, Ross. And now he's picking up Titan. What's coming next? It's a uppercut delivered by Steele. Another uppercut.
Vicious
Come on,
uppercut.
cameraman. And Vicious.
He's getting cameraman's trying best he can to get a good shot at these. Oh, another big uppercut, flying uppercut. The Titan falls into the corner.
What does a cat do to its prey? Plays with it, and that's what Steele's doing right now.
I can agree more on the
Vicious
chops.
chops there in the corner.
And you saw, I believe, 2 or 3 days ago, Anthony Steele was out in his home territory, and we saw Steele apply Gage Flair's own figure 4.
And Titan's kicking away here on Steele. And now he's punching him here. He's got him where he wants him.
Bulldog, reversed it. He threw him off.
Anthony Steele was able to throw Titan just in time off before that deliverance of the Bulldog.
Steele's waiting for it. He's waiting for Titan to get up. Oh, big kick right there.
We've seen Steele take on Beast, Anderson, and Jacob Anderson last week at SummerBash. And now here he is taking on Titan. Titan giving him some slaps.
Titan, he's trying to work. Oh, big kick there by Anthony Steele. Excuse me, fans. I apologize.
You need to quit smoking, Ross. And now, here goes Anthony Steele. He's kicking away here at Titan.
Oh, he's still on his kicks.
Oh, he's still in the best kicks. Come on now.
And, he knocked Titan down to the mat with that kick to the back of his head.
What's he trying to be, a copycat now?
He's picking up Titan once more, sending him off. Titan's coming back.
Oh, there's a Claymore right out in the middle of the match.
Those are like a gunshot. You don't ever know when it's coming.
Here we go.
1, 2.
No,
He picks him up.
Oh no, he's not
Playing with him. Cat and mouse.
He's
Playing
not.
with him.
Oh, big forearm. He's not finished with Atomic Titan. He is not finished here by far, fans.
That's what a predator does to his prey. Plays with it. That's what Anthony Steele's doing right here, right now. TBW.
I couldn't agree with you more on that one. He's toying. He's playing with Atomic Titan right now, folks.
Using the mat to his advantage on the body parts of Titan.
Using everything he can to knock down and keep down Atomic Titan this matchup, fans.
I wouldn't want to cross the path of Anthony Steele.
I would not either. That's a tough man to go against there, fans.
And now,
What?
Oh, come on, this is the bell lock, or the best lock, or the yes lock, however you want to prefer it.
he's
That's
using-
Titan's submission move.
Come on, this is disgusting.
That's right, one of Titan's own submissions. And he's got it applied right now on Titan.
I guess Steele's been watching it.
He got the ropes.
There's a rope break. Come on, Steele, let go. And I guarantee Steele has been watching some Atomic Titan tapes. That's
Hell, it looks like here lately he's watching everybody's tapes, stealing everybody's moves here left and right.
well, at least he's studying.
And now he's
Here comes another Claymore.
sizing him up.
Oh, he got it again.
Another vicious
Wait a
Claymore.
minute. It's Russell Cooper's theme music is hit over the arena.
Russell Cooper's music.
He said he was watching Steele, or Steele better be watching him.
Is he left the building? Is he already in the building? Is he still here? Why is this being played?
Russell Cooper, is he coming out? What's going on here? Anthony Steele keeps looking at the entrance.
What in the world is going on? He's gonna pin Titan here.
Well, that just...
Roll up.
1,
2, 3. He got it. Titan got it it's a roll up.
Titan just snook in a win.
Turnabout's fair play.
He just got the win here, ladies and gentlemen, with that roll up. Anthony Steele fell for the bait.
Well, I guess Titan played his own version of cat and mouse game with, I guess, queuing up Russell Cooper's music. What an assist.
What a win. What a victory by Titan.
What a game plan.
Anthony Steele looks dazed and confused.
Steele has been duped by Atomic Titan, and finally Titan is up 1. Steele is up 1.
I knew Titan would get his revenge, and next, Titan's gonna look out to take out Joshua Allen.
Looks like he's heading back to Slumville.
Someone call the referee. Take the pressure off of me, yeah. And now you're popping off with the low blows. So I'm tapping out now. Tapping.
Folks, it's main event time here on Rampage.
That's right, Ross. It's main event time here. It's Joe Anderson taking on Jacob Anderson.
It's Anderson versus Anderson, cousin versus cousin.
Something you see on Jerry Springer.
Anyway,
Number one contender for the U.S. title right here tonight on Rampage.
that is correct. That was made official by Commissioner Russell Cooper moments ago in the broadcast earlier in the day. And now, which cousin is going to prevail and take on Beast for the championship?
I would have to say both these men know each other like the back of their hand.
I mean, they were tag team champions at Anniversary 4 when they beat the Dynasty of Silence at the time.
And here's the Grim Reaper, Joe Anderson,
And here he comes, folks.
who's been on a roll here lately, as in knocking individuals out of his way.
He's been kicking butt, cashing checks. Ever since he left his brother, cousin, excuse me.
He may have not won the match at SummerBash, but he did get in the last hit.
And speaking of the champion, here he comes, the United States champion, Beast.
And Beast took out Daniel Cole. Still, Daniel Cole's nowhere to be found. I think he kidnapped the guy.
If it wasn't for Beast, Daniel Cole could have been the U.S. champion.
I do believe that, Ross. I do believe that. Beast is looking at the ring as he sits at ringside.
Well, that's got to make Jacob and Joe feel a little bit intimidated. You got the champion sitting at ringside.
He's going to watch this bout take place right here, right now.
Joe Anderson. Now, in the right corner, he is Jacob.
Get loud! Come on, get up!
Your referee is Jeremiah.
Ready? Yeah. You ready? We're in the middle.
Here we go, main event, Anderson.
Oh, he's going away! He's going away on Anderson! He's going away! He'll take him!
Good Lord.
And now, Joe Anderson coming back with that knee! Got him in the face with that knee!
Oh, the knee strike. Right by the Grim Reaper.
Looks like Jacob Anderson's eating knee for supper.
Yeah, he might be eating it. He might just swallowed it.
And he slings him, coming back now.
Oh!
Moved out of the way.
Chest first.
He knows him, like I said, look, the back of his hand. And now he's plowing away at Joe Anderson.
Oh, what a punch!
These men are going at it. Family feud. Family feud.
That's Steve Harvey around for this. This been a family
What a
feud.
clothesline by Joe Anderson!
And now they're going at it once more. These men aren't stopping.
They are not stopping at all. Both these cousins, like you said, cross each other like the back of their hand.
Here they go once more. Another collar and another lock.
Collar elbow. It's good to see a referee Jeremiah back. It's good to see him back. We've seen him in forever.
Let me tell you, Thanksgiving isn't going to be good this year. I'll tell you that right now, Ross.
Yeah, it's coming up.
No more reunions for these two.
Not at all. Not at all. I would not expect
Jacob Anderson's going outside the ring.
Jacob on the outside now taking a powder. You want to what might have an air Grim Reaper for takeoff and by it. Coming out of the ring. Air Reaper has landed.
Bless their souls. These two share the same grandparents. This is unreal.
I don't know how they feel about this. These two, they go at it. There you see, get a good shot of the champion at ringside.
He's observing, Ross. He's observing this matchup right here, right now. I can't believe what's going on. This gets me so excited, seeing family duke it out in the ring.
We've seen brothers duke it out before in the past and everything else, so yeah, why not?
Oh, a Superman punch by Joe Anderson.
He's stomping away on Jacob.
Stomping away.
Oh, what a leg drop.
What a vicious leg drop, very effective by Joe Anderson.
1, 2.
Only a two. Only a two.
Only a 2 count.
And Joe.
Way to roll up.
It's coming to roll up. 1, 2.
Oh, so close, their fans, so close.
Jacob Anderson was tasting that win right then and there. He thought he had it, Ross. He thought he had it.
That was a close one to call there, fans. Very close.
And now Anderson running
Anderson, look out! Oh! Shoulder-lock tackle.
straight to the midsection. Coming back again.
Go for a two-piece. Oh, we got the two-piece.
Once more. Now knocks Joe Anderson down in the corner.
Uh-oh. Incoming. Full out of steam. Look out. Lift off.
Oh! After this, someone's been calling family counseling.
Call the dentist. No, counsel. Call the dentist for Grim Reaper here, folks.
Once more, Jacob Anderson's picking up Joe.
No more family ties.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What's going on?
Hey, what in the world is going on?
He's sizing him up with an elbow.
Oh, it's an elbow. Applied. Oh,
He was able to move out of the way. He was able to move out of the way.
Able to move out. Good call on Joe there. Reversal.
Oh, what a knee.
Oh, what a big knee strike.
Lights out.
He's picking him up.
Picking him up.
Irish
Whip
Whip
off
off
the rope.
He's coming back.
Oh, atomic drop. Oh,
What an atomic drop.
atomic drop there. That's gotta hurt.
And now Joe sizing up.
Oh, what a big kick.
What a missile-like kick delivered to Jacob Anderson.
That's gotta hurt.
Once more, the Reaper's coming.
Superman punch incoming.
The Reaper's coming for his soul. The Reaper's coming for his soul.
Coming out. He missed it. And now
He's plowing away.
he is plowing away. That's for sure. These knees back and forth to the face, to the facial features of Joe Anderson. Somebody call his dentist.
I've always heard it. Blood thicker than water.
That's what I've heard
What a
too.
DDT there. By Jacob Anderson.
Come on, Raph.
I can't believe these families.
Raph, come on now. One,
1,
two. Oh, come on, referee.
Can you imagine how Christmas is going to be this year with these two?
I bet Joe will get a lump of coal. Wouldn't you say, Cross?
I would say so, Ross.
The way he's been acting.
He's going to get a lump of coal
Might get a knot on the head.
from the whole family after they see this.
Oh, wait, he's trying to go.
He's shoving up. Joe's coming back.
Superman punch. He got it. Uh-oh. This is it. He's setting him up. He's got it. That's it. Call it. You can count to 100.
1, 2, 3.
He got it.
He got it. Joe Anderson got it. Joe Anderson's number one contender for the United States title.
And the Grim Reaper meets the Beast.
Oh, no, he's looking at Beast.
Oh, no. Look out.
Oh, this just in. It looks like Beast will be going one-on-one. Wait a minute.
Suicide dive to the Beast.
Oh my gosh.
He was like a torpedo.
He knocked Beast down. He just knocked Beast down. But what I was trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, it's just been reported. Beast will be going on one-on-one with the Nature Gage Flair next week on Rampage. Champion versus champion.
What a matchup that's going to be, folks.
Joe Anderson is the number one contender for the U.S. title.
And chaos.
That backyard chaos. Fans, we'll see you next week on Rampage 109. Go, everybody. Jacob Anderson. Never been introduced to you, son, but you had a tough match with your cousin out there.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, and look what they're doing to you, son. Running you through a moat against your cousin, and after he turned on you. You know what that means? You know what that means for you? It means you're easy pickings for everybody else. You're a lone wolf in a den full of lions, son, and they'll eat you up. So I'm here not to hit you or anything. I'm not going to do anything to you. What I'm here for is to make an offer. An offer you can't refuse. If you're smart, you'll accept it. If not, well, you're a bigger idiot than Atomic Titan was. So my proposal is this. If you're looking for a place to come into and be welcomed and get something and be man of yourself, well, you look no further, Jacob. If you're a man, you'll accept it. And you ain't got to accept it right now. If you want to, you can, but just give it time.
I'll tell you this much. I might be a lone wolf. I might be alone now. I embraced the darkness before, but now I'm starting to see the light, and you are nothing but darkness, and I want nothing to do with you. Get out of my locker room.
Idiot.